Tuks FM 107.2, it's your lunch show, basically wrapping up the lunch show now, but also sending it through just from the station. We are here at the Love and Sex Expo, and we are joined by an absolutely beautiful woman at the moment. Really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, you're from the Fuel Girls.
I am.
Tell us about the Fuel Girls.
So the Fuel Girls are a group of crazy, tattooed, fire-breathing chicks from the UK. We're based in London, and we're here to bring a bit of heat to the show.
So you're beautiful, as he said. Looks-wise, does it take a lot of work and effort to look like this and to do these type of shows?
It does, and it gets really hot on stage, so your makeup just starts melting off as the day goes on. So a lot of touch-ups are required, and generally quite waterproof makeup and fireproof hair, really.
So all these tattoos, does everyone in the group basically have tattoos, and is it a requirement? And the pay level?
It's not a requirement. We do have a couple of girls who aren't tattooed because they're badass enough, they don't need it. None of us need it, but it is kind of our look. We're all quite alternative girls, and we like tattoo art and body modifications.
So let's go into this industry that you're in. Is it taxing? Is it sometimes dangerous? But also just how do they treat you necessarily being in this industry? The stigma around it, obviously, as we know. Just tell us more about it.
Yeah, well, it is quite challenging being a self-employed performer in any kind of field. The danger element obviously comes into it. It's you don't really get danger pay, you don't get injury pay if you hurt yourself. So obviously that's an extreme example. But even in training, you get little burns, little injuries. I do aerial as well for some of the other girls, so that's quite strenuous on the body. You need regular physio, things like that. In terms of stigma, I think it's sometimes funny when you go to events, not events like this, but some events in Europe where people can be a little bit, because you're a team of women, I don't want to say that's sexist, but it's sometimes men like to deal with men, but we're quite competent, and obviously we travel the world on our own, and that's fine. So yeah, I think people are sometimes shocked that we are a female-run group led by women, and that's great for me. I think that's fantastic.
How did you get into this? What kind of training? Where did you start? Was it just regular dancing? What was your journey to get into the point where you're now in the Fuel Girls?
Well, I was a dancer my whole life. I went to ballet school, trained in that, and just fancied rebelling, really. I was sick of the pink tights and ballet shoes and all the formality, and I saw an advert for the Fuel Girls, and they were this kind of wild troupe of girls doing crazy things, crazy stunts, traveling the world, and I just thought, that's me, that's who I am, that's what I want to do. So it's 11 years later, and I'm still here.
Lebo, describe the outfit to everyone, because it's a radio medium, so you don't get to see the wonderful side I get to see. Just describe it.
The most amazing high heels. They're I don't know, they're higher than 6. I'll say 8 maybe inches high. They're boots and they're leather, and she's wearing leather pants. They have openings on them, and they're gorgeous. Oh my gosh, everything about her is gorgeous. She's wearing a crop top. She has the most amazing belly ring, the most amazing tattoos, her makeup on point, her hair on point, everything is on point basically.
Now, this outfit, isn't it difficult to do all the moves and everything in?
This is my casual outfit. No, what I was wearing on stage is completely different. Much less on stage. The less you have on, the less you have to burn. So safety first.
Well, thank you for coming all the way from London to South Africa and joining us and showing us everything you had to do. We saw your show earlier. It's absolutely fantastic. And we just want to say, anyone wanting to get into your industry, what do they have to do?
Practice is key. Whatever you want to do, join a circus school, join a dance class, start small, just keep practicing. Practice at home with sock poi if you want to do poi, or there's some ways to you can just train at home, watch YouTube videos, maybe not for fire, but for other things, for stretching, for dance, for anything you're interested in do.
Thank you so much.